The legendary, iconic English singer, songwriter, media personality, co-founder, and lead singer of the iconic rock band Black Sabbath, John Michael Osborne, mainly known as Ozzy Osbourne, passed away on July 22nd at the age of 76 in Jordan's Buckinghamshire, England. Known for his nickname as the Prince of Darkness, which is well deserved and suited for Ozzy. Born on December 3rd, 1948 in Warwickshire, England, Osborne gained the nickname Ozzy as a child. He dealt with dyslexia in school, and his accent was described as hesitant Brummy. He also suffered from sexual abuse from school bullies at the age of 11. Osborne also attempted suicide multiple times during his teenage years. Well, damn, Ozzy was going through a lot. Suffered from sexual abuse from some school bullies at 11? Then he also attempted suicide multiple times? What the world? Good grief. Thank God he didn't commit suicide. Because if he would have committed suicide, no Ozzy means no Black Sabbath, not meeting Sharon, all that. Osborne participated in school plays, and by the time he was 14, he heard the first single by the Beatles and became a fan, as he credited their song She Loves You for inspiring him to become a musician. By 1969, Black Sabbath was born, with Osborne as the lead vocalist. Guitarist Tony Iommi, who was also co-founder of Black Sabbath, drummer Bill Ward, and bassist Geezer Butler. Together, the foursome dominated the music industry throughout the 1970s. The band's name was inspired by the film of the same title. Osborne was fired from the band due to his excessive drugs and alcohol use, leading him to be unreliable and difficult to work with. He was frustrated with the band's musical direction, leading to creative differences. Well, it seemed like the four members of Black Sabbath were all doing drugs and alcohol abuse. It wasn't just Ozzy. I mean, they were all out there. Tell you, man, them drugs and alcohol abuse, they seem like they are no joke. Hell, at that point, it sounded like they were starting to get tired of each other. Just like the Beatles end up, I'm sure, probably got tired of each other. The band hired Ronnie James Dio as Osborne's replacement. Osborne went solo and continued having success. Osborne was married twice. His first wife was Thelma Riley, and they have two children together, Jessica and Lewis. And Osborne adopted Thelma's son, Elliot, from a previous relationship. Osborne and Riley were married from 1971 until 1982. Osborne moved on and married his manager, Sharon Arden, of course, Sharon Osbourne, on July 4th, 1982. They have three children together: Amy, born in 1983, Kelly, born in 1984, and Jack, born in 1985. And Ozzy and Sharon were married from 1982 until, of course, his passing this year, 2025. So they were married for 43 years. 43 years. What a long marriage that was. The Osborne family starred in their own reality show, The Osbournes. They ran for 4 seasons on MTV. The show is considered to be a pioneer to reality shows that ushered in an era of shows focusing on celebrity family life. The Osbournes showed the other side of Ozzy when he wasn't working on music and just pretty much being around family. And that was back when MTV was still good. MTV was still a great channel. You know, back then you had the Osbournes, TRL was still around, MTV was still airing music videos, which made sense because you're called MTV, music television, not constantly airing just reality shows like they do nowadays and no music videos at all. You're MTV, not RTV. The MTV VMAs were still good and entertaining compared to what they are now. Yeah, and you had Cribs. So, yeah, MTV was still a great channel back when the Osbournes were still airing. But it's just, worse. I still don't understand why MTV don't air music videos anymore. I mean, I get it because of YouTube, because of how YouTube Growly got big with their, music videos and the amount of views that the music videos have been getting on YouTube. I get that. but you're still MTV. You should still be airing music videos on your network, not just freaking reality shows. Like, why can't you just air both music videos on MTV and YouTube? I mean, you can have people watch music videos on YouTube, and then you have others who can just watch on MTV. Branch it out. Simple as that. It's just weird and doesn't make sense. They don't air music videos anymore on MTV, despite the name. That's the same with BET. BET don't air music videos anymore. The same with VH1. You're supposed to be airing music videos on your networks when you have been known for airing music videos, regardless of how big YouTube has taken over. Screw that. And what I also remember about the Osbournes at that time, this was back when Kelly had a different look to her. And back then, people judged Kelly like on her outfits that she would wear, just her style. And people would say that she was like fat and ugly or whatever. And I'm like, what are they talking about? And when you look at these past images of her back then, can you say that she was chubby? I always thought Kelly was cute. She was cute back then and cute after. But I gotta tell you, Ozzy was funny. That was a funny dude. Anybody remember this PlayStation commercial where Ozzy plays the Horizon Call of the Mountain video game? I think this aired like 2 years ago. Boy, it was so funny. Let's take a look at this in honor of Ozzy.
Where did this come from?
Ozzy, are you going to help me pack these boxes or what? We've got a flight to England.
Hang on, Sharon. I want to plug in my PlayStation VR too. I'm very technical these days. Is that a friendly dinosaur? Oh my God, what the is that? Ah! Bat! Is that a storm bird? Just let me kill these dino machines. Oh no! Sharon!
Ozzy, what's wrong?
I think these storm birds trying to bite my head off.
That Stormbird needs to get at the back of the line.
I'm looking for pleasure.
This is amazing!
PlayStation.
Boy, this guy commercial is funny. That's a classic. Well, hang on, Cheryl. I want to play my PlayStation. And then he was so funny when he yelled too, especially calling out Sharon's name. Sharon! Oh man. And then it's funny how he's still playing the game, but all the furniture and stuff and boxes are gone. There's nothing. It's just him still playing his PlayStation. Oh my God. It's like, what happened? Did Sharon leave him? What, is he going to have to end up going to England by himself? What? Oh my God. Then Sharon's expression right here, the way she looks at him is so freaking funny. It cracks me up. It's like in her mind, she's like, what the hell are you talking about, Ozzy? Black Sabbath would have Ozzy reunite, and the band had reunions and going on tour pretty much since 1997. The band played their final concert together on February 4th, 2017. Osbourne released 13 solo albums from 1980 to 2022. Osbourne was a part of all of Black Sabbath's 9 albums, and the band's final album was 13 that was released in 2013. Now, isn't that something? The album 13 was released in the year 2013. That's pretty cool. The band will reunite once again and for the final time last month for a final charity show. 17 days later, Ozzy was gone. This year, he lost his ability to walk due to Parkinson's disease, and that would explain why he would be sitting while performing at the charity show. I heard that Parkinson's disease is no joke, man. My friend Emily, who's a nurse, she says she's experienced a lot of people with Parkinson's disease. And the sucky part is, there's no cure. Osborne's funeral was on July 30th. His family viewed flowers and messages left by fans, and he had a private funeral. Here is Sharon, along with Kelly and Jack and Amy. Poor Sharon. Just look at her. You just see how she's so emotionally devastated due to the fact that her husband is gone. I know she's going through a lot. I mean, think about it. They were together for 43 years. 43 years in the marriage. And when you've been married to somebody that long, of course it's going to hit you emotionally when that spouse is gone. And there's Kelly by her side, helping her up. I mean, you could tell in Kelly's face that she's devastated that, that her father's gone too.
The thought of not being with him is just unthinkable.
I mean, Kelly has lost 2 people in her life. Not only did she lose her father, but remember, she also lost Amy Winehouse. Because Amy and Kelly, they were really good friends. And I read that Kelly spoke with Amy, I think the night before she passed away, the very next day. I remember years ago, she said something when it came to Amy's death anniversary. She said, "Not a day goes by that I don't miss you." Amy's death really hit Kelly hard, and I know she still misses her to this day.
Yeah. I mean, everyone gets obsessed with celebrity body shapes rather than just models. I don't know if you've heard, but Kate Winslet's actually suing a magazine at the moment.
For airbrushing her?
No, they said she was going to a diet doctor to try and lose weight. And so she said, well...
If I could have anyone's body, I would have hers. I think she's got a beautiful body.
Yeah, man.
So would you consider taking legal action about stories that appear about your weight?
Can
You
I
both
know,
had stories out there.
okay, this is the way I look at it. If you turned around and made a comment about the colour of somebody's skin, it's just as bad calling them fat or calling them too thin. It's just ignorance. You know, everyone has the right to be different.
Absolutely. And just finally, girls, could I ask you to look to camera and just say your names and you're watching ITN Showbiz? Cheesy, but cool.
Go on, do you want to go first?
I'm Kelly Osborne.
Hi, I'm Kelly Osborne.
And what is it?
ITN Showbiz.
And you're watching ITN Showbiz.
Beautiful. Thank
With me,
you.
Kelly Osborne.
Oh, I miss Amy. She sure had a sense of humor. I wish Amy was still here with Kelly. And they just look so cute together. It seemed like they had a very cute relationship. And you tell them, Kelly, about judging somebody on the color of their skin is just as bad as judging on somebody's appearance. And she's right, people are different. Just accept people for who they are. Now here's a video of Amy and Ozzy together.
I'm going to come and find you and give Sharon a kiss in a bit.
She's over there.
That's cool, a video with Amy and Ozzy. And now it looks like they're together again in the afterlife.
You before, but we would just love your reaction on the passing of Amy Winehouse as well.
You know, I just grieve for her parents. I just think what they're feeling right now, and it's immeasurable. You never want to go there. You never want it to happen to you. And it's their parents that I really grieve for.
My daughter used to hang out with her, and my daughter's Kelly is broken up, and she's flying back to England tomorrow. And it just happens. It's one of those things that if the people want to stop, they get help. If they don't want to stop, they ain't going to stop, And people ask me, what advice do I give? There's nothing I can give, because the first person that wants to stop is the person who's got the problem. You can have interventions, you can have whatever, but if they don't want to stop, they don't want to stop.
Amy also performed on Sharon's show, the Sharon Osbourne show. So it seemed like she had a great relationship with Kelly and her family. Ozzy and his son Jack also had a reality show called Ozzy and Jack's World Detour, where they pretty much like travel around the world. I believe the Osbornes had their own podcast that they put together before Ozzy passed away. We also can't forget Ozzy in his animated form in Family Guy. It was the Family Guy cutaway scene where Ozzy is in concert and he's eating a sandwich in front of the fans at the concert. And then when he's finished eating his sandwich, he puts it back in his pocket and he goes, "I'll finish it later, yay." The things that Family Guy come up, man, I swear. Heck, I remember this one episode of Hannah Montana, and I didn't care for Hannah Montana, but I remember this one episode where Jackson, Miley's brother, portrayed by Jason Earls, he portrayed as Ozzy, and his Ozzy impression was pretty funny, and he disguised as Ozzy when he met up with Godfrey. Jackson was funny. I didn't like Hannah Montana, but Jackson was funny as hell. Him, Oliver, and even Rico was funny. I mean, Rico was not only funny, but he was evil and freaking crazy as hell. But Jackson, oh my God, that dude was really funny. I'll tell you what. Plus, I've noticed that Sharon, she must have gotten plastic surgery, because you can tell she's done something to her face. And I'm like, what has she done to her face? Because I'm like, she looks kind of different. Like, she kind of looks the same, but you can tell she looks a bit different because you can tell she done something to her face. I'm like, why she mess up her face? I can't stand it when people go under the knife and mess up their face badly, especially women. I just don't get it. There was nothing wrong with Shannon before. I thought she was a redheaded, beautiful woman, you know, before this happened. What the hell? What? I mean, hey, she looked good in that PlayStation commercial with Ozzy, where she was dressed all in black. What the heck? Once again, rest in peace to now the late, great Ozzy Osbourne. He will be missed. He was a funny dude. His music and legacy will live on. Black Sabbath for life. You know, for those who are diehard fans of Black Sabbath, I never listened to Black Sabbath. I think I might try to listen to their music. Better than listen to some of this cookie cutter so-called music nowadays. Ozzy Osbourne for life. I'd like to send my condolences to the Black Sabbath fans who are mourning over the loss of Ozzy Osbourne. I'd like to send my condolences to the remaining members of Black Sabbath. And obviously, my condolences to the Osborne family. My condolences to Sharon, Amy, Kelly, and Jack.